When was the last time you did something without feeling judged? People typically will try to advise us on things that have worked for them. Meanwhile, what we want may not follow. I'm sure they all come from a very caring point of view, and that's good, but it's not supportive. I believe this typically pushes us to follow what people want and not what we want. In turn, it makes us want to close off relationships like parents, friends, and even partners. We start to drag ourselves through the hours that turn to days, that turn to weeks, hoping for one weekend where we can have the time to do something we love, something that makes us happy. I feel like most of us are just scavenging for time we could use to make good memories, time to feel alive. I believe in not feeling miserable. I believe in following what you love, even if it's not something accepted by other people. Everything must have balance. If it doesn't hurt anybody, if it doesn't hurt anything, why not go for it? Not every problem can be solved with a risk-it-all mentality, but rather they can be solved with some planning and hard work. I noticed that most problems can be solved with a combination of the ideal solution and less ideal ones. And I have noticed that following what you want is like going on a hike to a mountain. For a hike, we can't just pick up and leave. Where would we go? What do we need? The first thing we need is to find a mountain. Identify that mountain that you want to climb. Chances are we haven't hiked this metaphorical mountain, and we have little to no idea what it involves. So we need both people's experiences, be it good or bad, and we need to try it by ourselves, even if it is on the smallest level. By paying attention to people with a lot of experience and people with little less experience, we can get to an educated decision instead of a misguided guess. If we don't have the resources to learn from others, well then, we'll just have to go by ourselves and then lead from there. So, you pick the first mountain that has your attention, and you go for it, you explore it. Maybe you won't like it, and in that case, you look for another one. You plan, and then you move, and you start over again. We've identified which mountain we want to climb. We've seen other people do it. We've seen how beautiful it is, and we know it in our hearts that that's the one that we want to climb. Again, we obviously don't just drop everything and leave once we have that mountain that we want to climb, but rather we plan our resources. What do we need? How can we get there? Who can we take? In an actual hike, you'll need water, you'll need energy, and you'll need a backup plan just in case something goes bad. So that means you need a place to hydrate or relieve stress. We need good time management skills so we can know when to rest up and feel energized. And lastly, we need to make one or multiple backup plans. So we've been planning and we think we're ready. So the only thing that's left to do is to actually start the hike. At the beginning, we feel energized, we feel full of happiness because finally we're doing something that we love. We give it our best, we have a good time, we breathe in the fresh air, we hear every sound, we feel every step. We get lost in that process, and then when we think we can't get any more happier, a roadblock. It appears like we can't go forward, or it's too difficult to continue. The reality is, things will go wrong. But persistency is key. Because with the passing of time, we will experience more problems, and we will learn to position ourselves better each time. We will be better. We will be successful. I once compared success to beauty, because just like it, success is in the eye of the beholder. Only you will know when you've reached the top of your mountain. Once you get to the top of your mountain, you feel accomplished, you feel happy, and you will feel fulfilled. Everything will have been worth it because you are now doing what you love. Maybe it's not as you pictured when you started, but does that mean it has less value? Of course not. You made it. You pushed yourself through everything, and you made it. Maybe you're not a millionaire, but you are living. You are successful, and mostly above everything, you are happy. The best thing about hiking to the top of your mountain is to look around from where you're standing and realize that no matter what you went through, you can say, I made it. Let's go to the next one.